What's going on out there, world? This is your boy Javon Rowland, also was known as at I Am Chef Rowland, also was known as One Yourself, Invest in Yourself. Why? Because you are the one yourself to invest in yourself, no one else. And don't you forget that. And I want to talk to you guys today about income and cash flow. Yeah, let's talk about income and cash flow because most folks, they get the two mixed and screwed. And I'm here to bring clarity today and to let you know the two is very different. Income and cash flow is very different. Income is measured in dollars, cash flow is measured in time. Let me explain what I mean by when I say that. So for an example, we got two people. We got Derek and then we got Regina. So let's say Derek, he makes great money. His income is $1 million a year. But Derek bills and expenses is $2 million a year. So being that it's 12 months in a year on a calendar, that means Derek is only good for 6 months. And let me tell you what I mean by that. It's 12 months in a year, right? It's 12 months in a year. His expenses and bills is $2 million, but his income is only $1 million. That means he's only good for 6 months. So that means the first 6 months of those 12 months, his million that he generates, it been ate up already and gone to expenses and the bills. So how is Derek gonna survive for from July all the way to December? He still got another $1 million to pay on the bills for the last 6 months. So you know what that means for Derek? He has negative cash flow. Now let's go over to Regina. She's a teacher. She makes $80,000 a year, and this just using this as an example. She makes $80,000 a year. Her income is $80,000, but her bills are $40,000, and her expenses are $40,000 a year. She's good for 2 years. She's better off than Derek. You want to know why? Because she got cash flow. Her bills and expenses are $40,000, but her income is $80,000. So that means she good for 2 years because her expenses is $40,000. So that means for the whole year, $40,000 out of the 80 go to that first year. Then the other $40,000 go to that second year. So that means her cash flow is good for 2 years. Cash flow mainly is how long can your money last? That's what cash flow is. How long does it last? If your job was to cut you or whatever you doing, if something was to happen, do you have the cash flow set aside to keep the things going? To keep things going. Do you have the cash flow set aside to keep things going just in case if something was to happen? So let me ask you, who would you rather be like? Derek or Regina? Would you rather be like Derek with negative cash flow? Yeah, he making $1 million, great income, but his expenses is $2 million. So he has a negative cash flow because he can't pay the bills for the last 6 months because he tapped out the first 6 months. It's 12 months in a year. So that's why his cash flow is negative. But Regina, she good for 2 years, traveling the world, living life because her bills and expenses is $40,000, but her cash flow is $80,000. So she good for 2 years. Income is measured in dollars, cash flow is measured in time. How long can you survive if something was to happen? Many emergency funds, true emergency funds, are built off of cash flow. Just in case if something was to happen, you won't be knocked off your square and you can still keep the party going because you got cash flow. Because you got cash flow. So I'd rather be like Regina because I don't want to have my bills and my expenses exceeding my income. That means I'm in the negatives. That means my cash flow is in the negatives because my bills outweigh my income. And you know what's the problem about that? A lot of people are living like that. A lot of people are living like that. And then they wonder why I feel like they've been running in a hamster wheel for a long time, because you don't have an income problem. You have a cash flow problem. And I'm going to just drop some tips on you. It's 3 ways that you can improve your cash flow. Minimizing your taxes, getting that lower, that can create cash flow. Getting rid of that debt and getting all them people out your pocket, that can get rid of your cash flow. Increase your cash flow, and increasing your credit score, because when your credit score go up, interest rate goes down, and that creates more cash flow. So I just wanted to drop these nuggets by you guys today, man. I hope it can be very beneficial to you. If you want to know how to create cash flow, reach out to your boy, and I'll get back with you and show you how you can create some cash flow so you don't be like Derek and be more like Regina. So I hope, this live and this video brought you guys some clarity and you gained something from it. This is your boy Javon Rowland, also was known as I Am Chef Rowland, also was known as One Yourself, Invest in Yourself. Why? Because you're the one yourself to invest in yourself, no one else. And don't you forget that. Y'all have a safe and blessed day, and y'all walk light. Be safe.